Sweet. Alrighty, post carbs. So we filled up pretty well. I feel pretty full as far as glycogen goes. My muscles are pretty good to go. Had a decent pump with biceps last night. I didn't get a chance to traps today. I plan on filming that. Not sure what I'm going to go in yet, but I do have a work like to low carbs. I really want some carbs though right now because my body got used to it after yesterday. So that's kind of one of the things that happens when you carb up is your body's like, oh, okay, well, let's get some more carbs. And then you can't have them. That's just how carb cycling goes, so just another day to make improvement.
What is going on? Back workout coming to you. Gonna go get my InBody scan real quick. And this back workout is going to be powered by a sample I got from the Arnold. It is Shatter SX7 Black Onyx. I tried this one when I was in Ohio, and I paired it with H-Vol by All Max Nutrition, and the pump was insane, so I'm hoping that this one's still going to do pretty good. I might pair it with a pump product from Complete Nutrition. Back workout coming to you.
Hello. So we started out with lat pull downs. First of all, that pre-workout actually was pretty awesome. I paired it with Sheer Nitro by Sheer Strength Labs. And I love that pump product as well. We don't carry it, but I think it's awesome. So yeah, lat pull downs. Just you can go to chin level or chest level, however great a range of motion you have. Feels a little bit with flexibility. But I'm doing everything in this workout 8x8 with 30 seconds rest. So 8 sets of 8 reps. So I'm hypertrophy training, just trying to grow the muscles. I mean, that's typically what happens with a workout, but this training specifically is for hypertrophy and not strength, particularly. Second exercise was a T-bar row, and notice I slowed this clip down here, the other one speeded up just so you could see how fast I was really doing everything. I mean, that wasn't one speed, but that was to show how much rest I was actually getting. 30 seconds rest, and I was on the clock for that. But I slowed down the speed there so you could see the form and the rep tempo. The rep tempo was about 1.5 seconds up, about 2 seconds to 3 seconds down. Really feeling that contraction because I wasn't working with heavy weight. I was trying to keep it light. And then Brian from Ohio showed up. He actually lives in hometown, but off for spring break, so he came and said what's up. And there's his brother Casey, who's in Alabama. Really cool dudes. Just kind of showing that even though they came to talk, you know, I just popped my headphones out, but I continued to work. So no excuses, keep grinding. And that was the second exercise. Third exercise is lat pull downs, but we're doing close grip instead. So this is going to work if you do it right, the lower lat, and I kind of arch my back a little bit there. But the whole thing to keep in mind during any of these lat pull downs or any back movement is to retract those shoulder blades. So that means you're basically going to pull them back. That way you're going to make sure that your shoulder isn't in a vulnerable position. And you can also focus on using the back muscles, not the forearms as much, by driving with the elbows and not the hands. Don't think of your hands as pulling on the weight. Think of them as hooks, just holding the weight, which is, you can see if you look really closely, my thumb is over the bar, not under it, so I'm not completely wrapping around. I'm just using my hands as basically hooks to pull on or hold on to that handle. And there's a slow rep tempo again. This one was killer. So Pendlay rows, I think it's Pendlay rows, like Pendlay. But again, slow down for the rep tempo. try to avoid rocking as much as possible. As you can see, it 135 was a little too much for me. I guess I kind of let my ego take over a little bit. Don't do that. You'll see I changed the weight here soon because I realized it was too heavy. But try not to jerk as much as possible. A little bit of movement is fine. And the idea behind Pendlay rows versus just a bent over barbell row is you want to pull it straight off the ground. So every rep, when you lower the weight back down, it's supposed to touch the ground and rest on the ground essentially for a split second, just so you know that you've completely released the tension from the muscle. Last exercise here is barbell shrugs, and this is a really short clip because I didn't even notice that the camera had fallen, as you'll see in a second here. It's actually pretty funny. It's starting to slip here, but just try to keep your arms straight during this movement and move only your shoulders. Shoo. Yep, alright, that was it. And then final exercise, back extensions. This is to work the lower back. So you want to basically get your body back into a straight line afterwards, and that's how you activate those lower back muscles. Holding a weight. So that's the workout. Hope you enjoyed and learned something.
Alrighty, so here we have the sheets from last time and this time. And as you can see on the history, muscle mass went down, body fat percent also went down. My muscle mass loss was very slight compared to the second and third time, which was the first week essentially of the shred program. And my body fat percent stayed the same, but because I lost a bunch of weight, body fat staying the same, I actually lost some fat. This time my body fat and weight went down. That's when you look up here to the body fat mass. Last time was 37 pounds and this time is 33.9. So 3.1 pounds of body fat loss. And that's why you keep the sheets, because if you notice that your body fat doesn't change or it just barely goes down, you might be a little bit discouraged. But when you look at the actual body fat mass change, which is that number at the bottom there, that is going to tell you how many pounds of fat you actually lost over the time period. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. For 2 weeks change, 3 pounds of body fat lost, and not really that much muscle mass lost, so that's good. Again, we want to minimize any muscle loss and maximize fat loss. 3-to-1 ratio is pretty good. We want to make that 3 to none if possible, and hopefully switching up training styles soon as far as cardio goes and as well as workouts. I'm hoping that we can kind of shock the body into growing muscle while we lose some more fat. I'm going to be going on a long trip soon to California for a family trip, and that's going to throw a wrench in the gears for sure. It'll take a lot of planning once I get there. It's really hard on diet when you're traveling because of airports and not having food available, especially if you go somewhere that's not your home or even someone else's home. We're staying at some sort of retreat, so I'm hoping that we can go to the store and I can get chicken and cook some chicken up. But I'll take you all along with me there. For today, that's it. I'll see y'all in the next video.